If you've been looking for a rugged smartphone device to help you through the elements, well then I'd hazard a guess that you've been a little put off by the pricing, which is exactly where Cubot's King Kong 3 comes in. Now this little thing is absolutely indestructible, and at only $239.99 including VAT from Clove, I really don't think you'll find much better value for money. It's a full feature smartphone and it comes with protection against the elements. So let's have a look at exactly what you get in the box. So before you open this thing up, you can actually see a full rundown of the specifications on the back of the box. I don't know if you can see here, but we'll cover all of that later. So opening it up, you are greeted with your phone. Now I know I have small hands, so it does look big, but this is a monster. It is thick, it's heavy. This even feels like it can withstand everything. Going further, inside here, you've got your regulation booklet and your quick start guide. As well as your SIM card ejector tool, as you can see here. Your USB Type-C cable, as you can see here, as standard. And lastly, your wall adapter, which is actually an 18-watt fast charging wall adapter. So pretty much the absolute basics that you might expect. But what can you expect from the phone? The King Kong 3 is IP68 certified. A 10-process sealing method ensures that the device is watertight, covering the earpiece, camera, speaker and all of the buttons. As you can see here, the King Kong 3 survived the many drowning attempts that we put on it. Alongside this, the device has a 360-degree high-strength polyester shell, protecting from accidental drops of up to 1.5 meters. Indeed, this survived 300 drops in testing and survived similar falls for us. So this phone really will get you through everything. So clearly the King Kong 3 is capable of withstanding some of the harshest environments. But simply as a smartphone, it also impresses. The device is particularly sturdy in hand, and an overall weight of 285 grams lends to the confidence that I had in the device not breaking when dropped. Overall dimensions of 162.5 x 78.3 x 13.3 millimeters are on the larger side. However, for a rugged device and all that comes with it, this isn't too bad at all. The 5.5-inch display has a pixel resolution of 1440 x 720 at 293 pixels per inch and is pretty respectable, but in no way comparable to today's flagships. That said, this certainly isn't aimed at media lovers and it does excel elsewhere. The display itself has a 1300:1 contrast ratio and has been more than usable in direct sunlight. An 18:9 aspect ratio and 61% screen to body ratio rounds the specs off, as well as a draping of Corning Gorilla Glass that really helps against scratches and marks. Now to look at, this certainly looks like a rugged device. It actually has several screws holding things together, and that orange trim really does add a touch of sophistication. When it comes to the camera, the King Kong 3 has a dual lens rear setup, consisting of a primary 13 megapixel Sony IMX135RS image sensor with an f2.8 aperture and a 2 megapixel secondary sensor that's utilised to create a soft focus option in blur mode. Images taken are about what you'd expect for a device like this. Colour reproduction isn't half bad, but images aren't that crisp. I don't know if you would agree. The King Kong 3 also suffers somewhat in low light situations. Now on the front lens is a single 13 megapixel sensor with an f2.2 aperture and comes with beauty mode, which certainly isn't for everyone. Again, selfies are definitely respectable, but poor lighting situations are again where this camera suffers. A Helio P23 octa-core processor and 4GB of RAM keeps the King Kong 3 running without any real glitches. Lighter gaming sessions also shouldn't be a problem, but gaming performance is definitely on the lower end, but again, this isn't what the device was created to do. Where the King Kong 3 does excel is in its 6000 mAh battery, which really is fantastic, and should last you 2 to 4 days or 10 to 12 hours of screen time without needing another charge. When it does eventually die, 18-watt fast charging is supported, giving a 65% charge in an hour and a full charge in 150 minutes. Alongside this, the King Kong 3 has 64GB of internal storage and supports a micro SD card of up to 128GB in the second SIM tray. So all in all, for just £240, this really is one of the best rugged devices that I've used. I've really tested the rugged capabilities of the King Kong 3 out, and it has coped with everything that I've thrown at it, quite literally. The Cubot King Kong 3 is available from Clove Technology for only $239.99 including VAT, so make sure you head on over to our website to check that one out. Now make sure you subscribe to our channel for all of the latest news and reviews, and head to our social media pages for more. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.